on megas all the time, so that would just be a stam reduction on my mega, but I don't have to do that. I could run this on the duelist. So I mean, he's already picking up a heater shield. It's only one less.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Possibly 5 melee defense though. I'm not so sure about that. Welcome to the channel, man. Cam Heen Fayo. I'll be probably the first and last time I try to sound that out. But thank you for the sub. Welcome to the channel, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying the content enough to sub. Do I want to use this on a duelist or not? I like the fact it's fucking indestructible. That's pretty nice. But I probably won't. I'll probably just leave it on the megas. I don't know. It's cool looking. Gives me some stamina back. Nice to get that over 70, I guess. Gives me a lot of stamina back. 7. Okay, it looks like the vials, I thought they were an item like this, but they're an item like a net. They take the same spot as a net, which is a shield slot. That's interesting. I don't know what this fight is going to be like. I have no idea what a goblin catapult does. Hopefully it doesn't actually shoot me. Hopefully it's, I see chat telling me it's like a donkey. That'd be nice. The new axe is okay. This is an orc axe, so it's a little bit unfortunate, but it does decent damage. 130 is the same penetration, I think, as a hand axe. Let me just double check on that. I don't have a regular hand axe right now. Somewhere I do. I think Kel'Jastad's running around with the regular hand axe. Where is he? Oh, he's got a cleaver now. Regular hand axe there. 130 is regular penetration. Regular damage on an axe, though, is 90 over 2, so 45. And what is the damage on this thing? A lot higher. Math on stream, huh? So it's 110 is 118. 118 over 2 is... Why can't I do anything in my head right now? Can't do it in my head right now. Too hungover. Too hungover to do math right now. I can barely fucking think. Alright. 59. So we do up the damage quite a lot. Who is Sir Humbert? I have no idea. The Orc Warlord, I guess. So we could run this. Yeah, chance to hit head is increased too. That's a good point. So that seems like a Kate weapon, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, I'm really hungover. It's in the title of the stream today, so I'm just gonna blame it on that. We do math on stream sometimes. It's always painful doing math on stream. I do have 2 other axes. That's a cleaver. Wait, we picked up a cleaver? An orc cleaver? When did we pick up an orc cleaver? I don't remember picking that fucking thing up. I knew we had a legendary cleaver. Must have been yesterday night. Which I'm just mostly hang on this guy for no reasons. So that's not any damage increase, but a huge increase against armor. It's actually fairly interesting. I feel like the duelist is determined, whether or not your duelist is any good is based on the weapon that they're using, which needs to be a legendary. I don't know, Mr. Ostistical. I saw the question earlier, but the answer is I don't know the answer to that. I mean, maybe you can sell in the next fight. We can look. The next fight's going to have goblins in it. I'm okay with the group we're running versus this. There's a lot more Orc Young. I could run some archers. It's a plethora of Orc Young, many Orc Berserkers, some Wolf Riders. I like archers versus everything in there except the Wolf Riders. We can maybe just kill the Wolf Riders so they show up. So that might be reasonable. Question is that worth it with that much extra armor pen? What I need to do is just plug it into my spreadsheet. Alright, let's go look at my spreadsheet. Let's see. So this is essentially, it's just the cleaver build. Actually, these two right here. Let's go have a look at which of these is better for our guys. Alright, and the ignore mod on... I guess I should do all three of these, huh? There's another axe. I want to see which does actual better damage. Okay. You guys can follow along if you want on that. That's on the build sheet. I'm on the second page right now if you want to see. So what we're looking at is just looking at the actual damage. Those will break down. We're on page 2 on the random info page down at the bottom where there's now cleaver and 2 axes. And what I want to look at is which of these weapons is going to be best for which duelist. So this axe here is the... It's going to be slightly imprecise on the axe. I don't know how to... It's not set up right now to add extra head percent to it, but the rest of this will be interesting. So this does 41 to 77. What did we say the range on that was? So it's 59 average damage. And what is this guy? This one called? This is the... Sir Humbert. Oops. All right, and where the fuck did it go? It's on Kate. 3130 is the same, and the HP damage was 59. Oh, that's the average. Nope, this is a calculated value. Hold on a second. That's calculated value is not correct. Let's see what it's doing wrong here. Oh, because this isn't in percentages. All right. So was there any other changes on that one? It wasn't. It was just increased damage. And okay, so let's look at the other one, the armor piercing one. This is the Orc Warrior's Destroyer. And that average damage was just standard 45. And it's 3149, right? Okay. And then let's take a look at this cleaver. The cleaver is currently using the... Should actually copy the cell itself. Just a second. I need to see if it's using the... I already had the cell copied. Nice. If it's using the headhunter modifier or not, yeah, it is. The 1.16 is the headhunter modifier on a cleaver. So we can do it with and without that. Let's take a look at the cleaver. And we'll use both of them. So, what do I need to do here? Let's duplicate the 2 legendary cleavers. This is what I just didn't have the mental wherewithal to do yesterday. Was actually just take a look at which of these weapons is better. Okay, so there's cleaver 1. The first cleaver is this one on Kil'jaestad, which is the Raider's cleaver. And that base damage was still 50, and it's 3490. Oops. Okay, and the other cleaver is the Orc cleaver over here, which is, where the fuck did it go? Oh, I was gonna compare this last axe too, wasn't I? Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Let's just do the other cleaver first, which I put where? Here. It's 40 to 70, which is 55 average damage, and it's called the Gut Seeker or something. Gut Seeker. Okay. Damage mod is 2.9. If I go headhunter, it's lower otherwise. And the stats on this were 35, 145. Alright. It's a big increase in damage over the Raider's cleaver. Like a really big increase in damage. Is that actually real? Yeah, it is. Okay. HJ. Just make sure those are calculating the right cells. It's a damage mod. Okay. That's fairly interesting. And then the last one I wanted to check out was the third axe we have, which is Sir Hildebrand's. And that's 3145. And what were the other stats relevant to this? It's 45 again. Okay. Okay. All right. So, let's just label these so I can actually see them. So of the two cleavers, the Gut Raider Seeker is way, way, way better. Of the three axes, it's pretty close between the two shitty axes I had. The new one we just picked up, the Sir Humpert axe, is actually quite good. The other axes, even with Headhunter, are just barely better than the cleaver. I don't have to take Headhunter in the cleaver. If we don't take Headhunter in the cleaver, we lose some damage. If we drop Headhunter there, for example. What do we actually get for damage? So this damage mod changes on these. Loses the 1.16. Oh, and I didn't do this correctly. I didn't look at the one-handed penetration. Oops. That should be updated. Probably you guys are telling me in that chat, but I haven't tabbed back to chat for a little bit. So it's plus 2.25 on these, right? Check the attack tooltip. I'm not interested in the attack tooltip. I'd like to see numbers. So, all right. So we just add 0.25 to each of those armor penetration values on these weapons, right? One 1.6, 1.55. 1.74, oops, and 1.7. There we go. It's a bit more reasonable. Okay, that axe is starting to really kick ass. All right, so Kate's gonna get Sir Humbert's axe, very nice, and man. Orc War Axe still out damages the Cleaver. The Cleavers just don't do very good damage without Headhunter. Even with Headhunter, they're not doing that great of damage. So I guess the question is, do I run a Headhunter Cleaver build, or do I just keep my Duelist on axes entirely? I'll let chat help me answer that one. So you guys think? Cleaver, so we have an unspecialized duelist over here. We have 2 points remaining. Could go Cleaver Headhunter, that's the 2 damage perks. Could go Axe Headhunter, that's going to be, of course, better damage. Or it could be something entirely different. So, any thoughts, chat? Or just put it off till after this fight again. Let's do that. Let's put it off. Alright, I do want to transfer the bird over, though. Excuse me. Cleaver for variety's sake. Variety is not a good reason to do that. We have lots of one-handed weapons, lots of one-handed axes. We could be using those. I don't have to do it for variety's sake. Alright, so what am I actually fighting? I'm fighting a fair number of Wolf Riders, Orc Young. I want 1 archer, but I don't want 2 archers. I think we're going to level our new archer here. Where is our new archer? Here, Oak Dragon. I think I'll drop one of the 2-handers. There's Mora. And I'm going to level our other guy too. Let's hope we don't regret this. We don't need 3 in the front like that. It's 2 in the front, 3 in the bottom. like so. Hammers on the outsides. Archer guarded by a Mega. This is 12 of 12 though. I wanted that last pull hook in. Cubics. Might not be able to level them both. It's the wrong archer. Alright, I guess we'll do it like this. Is it daytime yet? No, it is. Alright guys, again, I'm going to mute the mic to start with because I got a little bit of food left. We'll finish up the food and then I'll unmute it for the second part of this fight. Alright, food complete. So, I don't really like this position. There's nowhere to move back. If I get knocked around, I'm going to get knocked into the end zone, and then we're going to get retreating, I guess. I don't know, though. I also don't know what happens. So if I get knocked in there, do I get that morale hit? Probably. I don't know what happens if they move through the end zone. Do they get, like, instantly retreated? I don't know what happens there either. So, I'm not thrilled about this positioning. I'm going to move forward. Feels a little bad. But I can't risk the orcs knocking me out of the game. I'm gonna move over just a little bit because this bush is in the way. I don't need him here. Ah, shit, didn't want to leave him there. Oh well, it's not a big deal. I don't know where the hordes of units are coming from yet. They definitely can go on that tile. Are there allies in this field, or it's just me? It's me on 34. Okay. I kind of was expecting to have allies here, but that's okay. I think. As long as there aren't any fucking ranged units. I think it was just Berserker and Young, right? Cute comment. Mr. Stiskell. I don't really want the bunch of guys rotating around this way on the archer, but it might end up happening that way. Aqua has the necklace. He doesn't need to be worried about being stunned. I guess shit could show up off my screen and stun me here. I'm definitely expecting to be stunned there. Chris should be okay for stuns. And cat attack might be in some trouble if he gets stunned. We'll see what happens here. So the Wolf Rider's taunted. He won't necessarily come to me, but if he does come in range of my archer, he's also in range of my tank, and he'll have to attack the tank. And he actually did a really great thing. I'm like, oh, that's a really annoying position. Then he moved back, so that's great for me. That's not a Berserker. I thought it was a Berserker. Sometimes the shirtless Young look a lot like Berserkers to me, in the same way that they're really armored Young sometimes look like warriors. It's probably what it's supposed to be like. It's a neat fight. Again, it's a different position. I mean, that's what I love about Battle Brothers, is the variety in their fights. A part of what I love about Battle Brothers. So it's really nice to kind of see a different type of fight yet again. I was not expecting that. Okay. Ah, counterclockwise. No, I hit that guy. Why didn't it fucking rotate up the length? That'd be clockwise. Counterclockwise. Rip. Double misses. It's unpleasant. Like a bit of a waste there. Really want to move into that, but I might. We'll see. Didn't connect, unfortunately. I might get orc stunned here. So they can't get through right now. I don't think they can charge through somebody else. I think we're okay. What we need is some actual damage on the right over here. I would expect to stun now. In range of that fucker anyways. I have full armor. Why don't we have full armor? I go there. Annoying. Really annoying, actually. It's actually fatally annoying. Both my megas are kind of fortunate.
Generous bestowal.
Thank you very much, Close to Lane, for the donation. I'm glad you're enjoying the Battle Brothers. I am too. Too many Orc Berserkers getting on top of our guys right now. We need to kill them faster. The stuns are not helping. This fucking archer needs to fucking hit something. Well, I should have rotate there. Oh, but he's already done his turn, isn't he? Probably gonna rotate in an Indomitable this turn. We're gonna eat a AoE fucking Orc Berserker attack though, which is really not cool. See if we can actually land our AoE this turn. Makes a big difference in the damage. Should have maybe Indomitable so we didn't get stunned this round. We might just stun Aqua. Let's keep that rolling. Oh, that's what I could have done. I could have rotated here at the end of Kek's turn. And then this turn rotated there. I can still do that. Rotate into there to stab that. Need damage on that Berserker. But if I do that, I won't have Indomitable. Kind of want Indomitable. Can do it next turn to get the final hits there. Can we kill this fucking Raider already? My god. I know this is not what they're designed to be doing, but still, it's really, really sad. A lot of stamina here. Finally. It's a different type of fight too. They're staging it. Like there's people don't just arrive. They arrive in waves. Give you time to kill some of them. Alright, here comes a big hit I'm scared of. Nope, not yet I guess. Can we possibly kill it before he acts? No. Do we do any damage? Pierce cheek, that's not gonna help here. It's less like an AoE right now with two guys next to him. I think it was a single target. He missed. Nice, 13%. Stuns. Really hoping that would have killed. Did not. Think about whether or not I want to something with that. Two hits is nice. It's not a good spot with that bush there. It makes my AoE half as effective. Mr. 95. It's unpleasant. They missed their 5s. Now you're gonna do damage there. I'm gonna rotate him in. Shield wall again. Nice, didn't have to rotate him in, I guess, but I didn't realize Kex had a attack. Back up some bleeds over there, I guess. Goblin's running. There's no need to waste stamina. Let's recover. Alright, we're finished here. How likely am I to be stunned? I think I'll just risk it. Not being stunned, that is. Looks good. Looks good. Kind of okay right there. Alright. There's the stun. Could have indomitable out of that. I don't care if he stuns the Mega. Do care about that stun. I wasn't expecting it. That means we have no way to deal with this guy. Let's hope we can kill it with the damage here. Oh, I don't have my fancy orc shield on. Why not? Or is it on this guy? It's on that guy to mind to do. Maybe the hammer would be enough. Let's hope so. Ah, good enough. Running in 8 turns. Another 95 miss. That's the second one in a row that Aqua's done. Don't we have a club for that? Running out of stamina over here. Wait for them to run. He's gonna charge in on me. Alright. He might one day die. That'd be exciting. Good turn for us, despite all those annoying stuns. Alright, and turn, and turn. Okay, we're not getting stunned over there. Can't be stunned there. Looks fine. Have an attack on Chris. I didn't see that for some reason. There's no real high threat targets in here right now. It's just kind of weak berserkers, so that's fine. Bled to death. Nice. Okay. Don't even have to keep this guy here. Guess it's plugging a hole. Probably end up recovering on him. What happened to... It was just Odd's turn. This hasn't gone yet. Let's try for the third 95% miss. Nope. Guess we're gonna get one. It's so weird how the hammer staggered works with fleeing targets. It's so weird. There's no point in recovering here. If I can go over there and help with the archer again. Kills. Right, I don't know where the rest of the enemies are, but they're running out of guys down here. This is actually a fairly easy fight, despite the weird positioning. Not bad. Yeah, it's a good idea, Kex, actually. It's a really good idea. We absolutely should do that. Alright, let's go find whatever's left. Hey, look. New art. I've never seen that. It's a catapult. It's weird that some of their art just doesn't show up to the very end of the game. Like, how many players get this far in this campaign? Like, no one? This is such a long... It's so much content. I love games like that where there's so much content. So let's run them down. So I just want to see what these are like. They have the tree stuff with the fading trees. Probably don't actually need to kill them. I just want to get like one hit on it and see what it's like. How tanky is it? Out of curiosity. Okay. Do you really need to run behind every worm you find? I have no idea. Depends if they want to engage you or not. Looks like those ones did not. Enemies who don't want to engage you will run. That's fairly tanky. I can miss it. Yeah, we just failed a 95 right there. Oh no, it's still alive. Right. Enemy is battered and beaten. It's over. Okay. Damage in here. This is not over for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, because there's another siege engine over there. I gotta do this fight again. It's fine.